Okay, this is a situation where you've already messed up. The guy surprised you somehow. He got you on the ground and in a headlock. I've seen countless numbers of fights lost in this position, and people think, oh no, what can I do? What am I going to do? I can't jump up in the air and spin kick. I can't do anything from that position. A headlock is not really a bad place to be once you know what to do with it when you get there. What happens with Ali, when he grabbed me in the head, let's do it from this side over here. As he come over, he grabs in the headlock. He's got quite a bit of weight out, and this is somebody who's very good at the headlock. He sprawled his weight out. I can't set up. I can't do anything with him. Once again, I'm going to take the rhino here so that his punches are no good. They're ineffective. He's going to hit his elbow. He's going to hit his bicep. He's going to hit his arm. Okay. Now I'm going to grab this hand from behind, lift him up, and put my leg underneath him. My leg goes underneath the hip. As I just roll back over, now leverage is in my favor, and I lock into what we call lion kill position. We'll go over this and in more detail back at the dojo. Okay, what we want to cover here is a little more fine detail on the headlock after you're already on the ground. That seems to be an uncomfortable and dangerous position for most people. What we're going to cover is, showing you what makes it uncomfortable, how to take that pressure off, and then how to deal with where his weight is, So Ali's going to go into a headlock on me right here. Now, from right here, if he grabs his hand and just starts squeezing my head, don't punch me yet. Okay, he just starts squeezing right here. I'm very uncomfortable. I can't breathe. Go ahead. I've got nothing here, and now I'm having trouble breathing. He's hurting me. Okay, pull your arms apart. What I've got here is a solid brace. This is like a bright stud on a wall. I'm going to bring this frame across and set a frame in here now. Now all I'm going to do is just set this squared frame. See how I make a square frame? I got this lower one. I set the top wrist inside of it. Now go ahead and squeeze. Now he's going to sit there and squeeze all day long. And all he's squeezing against is himself. Squeeze hard. He's squeezing, but it's not doing anything because there's a frame here that's solid. That stops him from being able to do anything, okay? Now, if he goes to throwing punches, I'm going to go right back to the rhino. See, now his punches are ineffective. The elbow's hitting his bicep here, and probably hurting him more than it is me. But at some point or another, right now, most of his weight is above my shoulders here, okay? And he's leaning way into me. So I can't get up with him. I can't quite tip him over. What I'm going to do is as his weight comes in this way, I'm going to catch the bicep again, bringing this hand around to the outside. Now, I'm bringing both my feet up as close as I can get to my butt. I'm going to try and plant his head right on the mat as much as I can. When I do that, I do a shoulder roll, lifting his butt off the ground. Then my leg goes underneath him. Now, I have leverage. It's easy for me just to simply roll back over, step over, slide the leg up the knee, and I'm back into a strong striking position. Again, I can come up on this leg and build a frame here. I want to make sure that he can't hurt me. The minute he goes to start punching, I go right to the rhino. This rhino will stop me from being able to be hurt. He can hit the outside of my arms if he wants to. Go ahead. On the outside down. No, punch right here. Well, see this? He can punch outside my arms. He can hurt that, but it's not gonna win the fight for him. And there's not a lot of room for him to go with there. So as that comes in, I'm just gonna trap it at the bicep. This gives me control. I'm taking my hand. My thumb is on the same side. Don't take my thumb on the inside. Outside. Hook. I'm going to grab him as low as I can on the waist. I'm going to lift his waist off the ground as much as I can so I can get this leg underneath his hip. And again, turn over, going into lion kill position.
Hey, it's Jimbo here to tell you about our free YouTube product giveaway program. Every month, month after month, we give away a very cool product like our Guardian Sword or our Scout Outdoorsman's Knife, our Eagle Hawk with wall mounting kit, the Rugged Lone Star, our Fearsome Battle Axe, bulletproof bug out bag, level 3 steel body armor and plate carrier, or an awesome pocket knife like our Bull Shark blade, the Eagle Damascus knife, just to name a few. There's more, a lot more. Signing up is free, no membership fee. Get to the link in the description and see what we're giving away this month. I guarantee it's something that you want. Okay, back to our video.
Self-defense tip number 3.
As this happens, he's just going to sit out on him. Then he's going to trap his leg and roll over the top of his knee. We'll try to stop it short of any damage. Go ahead. Sit out. Okay, good. All right, stop your knees, okay? And then he'll roll on out of that and then start going into his ground fighting techniques. Great. Basically, they will not be able to shoot you if you sit down underneath of this. Do it one more time. Let's shoot it from a side angle. Okay, as soon as he starts backing up, just sit out. We won't even worry about the leg quite yet. We will. So sit out. Start backing up. Walk backwards. Good. Good. And roll on out. Okay. All right, we're halfway home. Don't want to be. If he's choking me, go ahead and uncross first. Now, if he's got me like this, I'm in serious trouble. Not a whole lot I can do about it. He's probably going to choke me out of this deal. If he crosses his feet, one thing you don't want to do is this, because when people cross their feet, they leave you a counter. You simply reach up with your foot, lay it on theirs, and press down with it. When you press down on them, it'll break that hold. See, now he's letting go because that hurts. It grinds the bones and it twists the feet all around. So whenever you get in this hole, don't cross your feet. You know, then go ahead and put your choke in there. Lay it on real good. Okay, good deal. Now, I'm going to go ahead while we're down here. Dale, go ahead and lay down.
Self-defense tip number 2.
In this first technique, we're going to start out with a very simple anatomy discussion here. I'm going to show you, this is bony structure right here. From this space down to here, where the top of the bone is, there's a little vacant area in here, a little hole. We're going to use this finger as a striking object and against the chokehold, and you need to follow very carefully. This technique, you do not hold it straight like a stick and push it straight in. Okay, it's a difficult target to attack that way, and the probability factor is way off because of the tiny point you have to hit. You use your hand like this finger a little bit curved. Okay, you attack here, you push in and go straight down. Okay, from a chokehold.
Okay, now one thing we're going to also say here, when I grab him to choke him, one of the misconceptions they teach is somebody grabs you like and chokes like this. People don't choke like that. People choke like this.
Come on up. We're going to go slowly on this one. He's not going to choke me nearly as hard this time while we talk slowly. Put the choke on. Okay, you're being left open here. You have at least 1.5 seconds before, even if they're pressing in on the arteries and choking off your blood supply, you have 1 to 1.5 seconds. You don't have to hurry that much. You push in, the finger's a little curved, and you push straight in to start, curve it straight down. You can hold the person in the position. I let off right now. I've let off the hold. You try and stand up. He stays right back down. It's a controlling hold, but that isn't what we want you to use it for. You put the person down, use a knee to the face, turn and go. You've conquered this confrontation. Okay, come on. One more time. Choke.
Full bore.
Choke. Hold on. This time, his shirt. Come on, back up in the way. We're going to show this. Because the shirt got in the way this time, doesn't stop the technique. It doesn't matter. As long as you're not trying to poke straight in, you will miss the target that too many times. If you curve it down like this, it's easier to hit the target. You use the bottom of this bone here as a guide to get in.
Don't forget to sign up for our monthly free product giveaway program. Signing up is free. There's lots of cool stuff, from swords to knives to bulletproof vests and a lot more. Just get to the link in the description. See you over there. Back to our video.
Self-defense tip number 1.
Now for our next position, we're going to work defense against the choke. Commonly, there's a jiu-jitsu exit for the choke, but that can take some time. What we're going to do is show you a quicker way. Eric, come on in. When the opponent has the choke on you, they're behind you one way, They are behind you. They've got their hooks in. They've got the arm wrapped around, secured, and go ahead and put it on, please. And the choke gets on. Now, typically what we'd like to do is before the first hand comes in, go ahead, we want to try to cover the face. I want to try to lean over this way, and I want to try to push up. As I push up, I'm coming in, turning center line to center line. From here, I can go back and take the foot or mount or do what I'm going to do. That process can take a while. Sometimes the opponent gets the arm in already. If the arm is already in, once this arm is in, there's no need to fuss with it because it is cinched up with this arm, and no matter what I try to do, squeeze it up please, I'm still going to get choked out. I'm showing you the standard jiu-jitsu way. So if I've not defended the first arm, because we want to defend the first arm first, if I was unsuccessful at defending the first arm, I want to reach back and grab the second arm. Now, it's very difficult to try to choke me with one arm, and I can reach up here, give myself a little breathing space. Now, from this point, this is where the bite comes in. I don't want his arms wrapped around my neck. That's going to prevent me from sliding off to the side. Now, let's sit up a little bit. If you bite and try to take too much meat, there are 8 different ways to bite: to nibble, to shred, to tear, to rip. And it's 75 years of biting. There's a lot to this art. But in this particular type of bite, it is a nibble, okay? You're just nibbling like a little rat. If I try to bite the whole forearm like this, what Eric can do is simply squeeze in, opening up my jaw, and I'm going from the frying pan into the fire. So try that, Eric, please. And that is very painful, and it prevents me from getting a good grip on the bite, okay? So what I want to do is when he goes in, is I want to stop, go for the choke, please, is I want to stop it here. As I stop it here, when I go to bite, I know if I bite here, he's going to pull his arm out. Pull your arm out. And I don't want that either because I want to do a successful bite. So as he comes into the throat, I hold the arm down and I lift this arm up, grabbing the shoulder. Now pull your arm out. He has nowhere to pull. Pull up to my throat. He can't go to my throat. So now from here, I'm nibbling on the arm. You're going to nibble and nibble and nibble and nibble until you've eaten a hole through the arm here. Eventually, through all the nibbling, he's going to get out, and then you push your way up and you get back out again. Okay? So the key points to remember on the defense against the choke once this is in is this comes in here. We're grabbing here. This arm is coming up to prevent him from pulling out. Now I am successfully securing an uninterrupted bite. And then I start to nibble. And then once the nibbling begins, he pulls the arm out. I'm going to try to slide across, turn up, and get in this position, which is considerably better than where I was. Okay, so let's give the nibble a try.
If you haven't signed up for our free monthly product giveaways, you should do that right away. It'll cost you nothing, but every month you have a shot at getting an awesome free product. Get to the link in the description. I'll see you over there.
Thanks for watching our video lessons here at TRS Direct. Hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to our channel here on YouTube. Hit the bell icon and we'll send you a notification when there's a new lesson available. Thanks again for watching.